Hi, this is Dr. Gaurav Deka. I'm a trauma resolution expert and a psychotherapist. Today we are going to talk about money and our relationship of shame with it. So let me start with the truth. What is shame? Shame is not exactly an emotion. Because when a child is born, the child is not born with shame. It is when people start telling the child that they don't approve of something, when the child is moving around and then they deny the child to go somewhere, to wear something, to talk in a certain way, to express in a certain way, that's when shame comes in. So shame actually is a judgment that comes from the outside world and is internalized by the child in the inside world. So shame is not an emotion. Now, why do we attach shame with money? Because most of the time, we see money as an idea, an expression of our self-worth. How valuable we are, how worthy we are, what is our self-esteem made of. We try to equate that with money. And because right from the very beginning, our own inner world is filled with all these judgments by different people about who we are, how are we supposed to show up in the world, how can we be our best forms and how can we be our worst forms. We take all these judgments and we try to equate that, relate that with money by telling ourselves that if we do not have so and so money, then we are not worthy. That if I go and ask someone for money, they might reject us and shame us. That sometimes we feel guilty even to ask for our own money. That's because we are scared of the reaction of the people who are going to give us when we will ask them for that money. However, the shame that we feel in all of those circumstances is not our own. Those shame have been collected and internalized by us right from our childhood, and we have tried to associate that shame with our own idea of self-worth and self-esteem. And because money is the only way we try to bring value to who we are, our shame finds a direct correlation with the money. So here are two ways by which we can look at shame and look at money independently. Number one, when we look at money, the first thing that we have to realize is money does not exist. What exists is value. You create value in the world for which you quote an arbitrary number and you get that number in return in exchange in the form of money. That's what money is. It truly doesn't exist. What exists is value. So try to look at your own self-value independent of the money. Let me tell you this, that your value can be created by your own choice to feel valuable, to feel worthy. So your worthiness is actually associated with your choice to feel worthy and not the external money that actually makes you feel worthy. So my choice to feel worthy is way more important than the fact that a certain amount of money can make me feel worthy. So separate self-worth and money. That's number one. Now, number two is when you encounter shame, when you have a feeling of shame coming up, when you feel that other people might reject you, they might judge you, they might say something about you that they don't approve of, try to see those sentences, try to see those feelings, try to see those emotions of people that you have internalized as other people's emotions, other people's feelings, other people's words, and look at them as thoughts and expressions and emotions that have come from their own brain. Your brain, your body has contributed nothing for them to imagine those words in that way, the way they are shaming you. So try to think of people as separate brains and all the thoughts and expressions that they are giving you. For example, they tell you, you don't deserve this money, or you don't earn enough money, or you are a spendthrift, you spend too much. Understand that these sentences are a result of their thinking and you have not contributed to their brain to think in that manner. So we have our two learnings. The first learning is separating money from our self-worth. Our self-worth is a result of our choice to feel worthy, and it's not dictated by the money. Number one. Number two is the shame that we feel is not even ours to begin with. It belongs to other people and not to us. Thank you for watching these videos. For more such videos, keep watching E-Times Lifestyle.